Hey everybody, it's Scribe here, and I want to welcome you to the worldwide leader in ABATE of Florida news, and recently, the award-winning podcast for the ABATE of Florida news. That's right, we have recently won an award right up here by the National Coalition of Motorcyclists. INCOM has voted to give their coveted Silverspoke Award to ABATE of Florida for this podcast, for helping to spread the image of motorcyclists, educate the public, and help make motorcycling safer for everybody. So thank you, INCOM. We appreciate the award, and we will continue to do our very best. Now, a little bit about the Silverspoke Award. We've had several winners in ABATE of Florida. I know in my limited knowledge, I know I may miss some people, but with ABATE of Florida, to my best of my knowledge, I know that ABATE of Florida has had two winners. That is Sandy McLaren down at Southernmost for his overall work for motorcycle rights, motorcycle safety. And our very own Bill Bird won the Silverspoke Award when it was up in Orlando. So thank you too for your service, and everybody else in ABATE of Florida, all the chapter members who work hard every day in their chapter, in their local area, and on the state board to help make motorcycling safe, keep it legal, protect our rights. I've done some research into the Silverspoke Award. It's given out in several different categories: entertainment, commerce, media, legislative, service. So some of the winners, some of the past winners of the Silverspoke Award are Jay Leno, Mickey Rourke, Dan Haggerty, Peter Fonda, Lorenzo Lamas, Hoyt Axton, Dwight Yoakam, Johnny Rivers, Malcolm Forbes, Willie G. Davidson, Arlen Ness. Just name a few of the past winners of the Silverspoke. So now we can add ABATE of Florida as a winner for this podcast. So we appreciate the award, National Coalition of Motorcyclists, and we'll continue to do our best to keep the faith and keep the trust. So thank you very much. Also, for some housekeeping issues, I do have some people commenting on my tree back here. It is a holiday tree. It is not just a Christmas tree. It is decorated for all of the major holidays. So during the year, you'll see different things on there. So it does have the Halloween decorations on it. So thank you all for noticing. And it is not just a Christmas tree. ABATE of Florida recently had their October state delegates meeting up in Pensacola. The Gulf Coast chapter graciously hosted the meeting. We've had some trouble in the past few years getting up to Pensacola. Either hurricane or storm or some other issue made us cancel the meeting. So we're very glad we were able to make it this year, and we had a great time. One of the things that we did was, when we first got there on Friday night, we went down to the Graffiti Bridge. It's a well-known bridge down in Pensacola that you can spray paint, tag it. So we were able to do the Watch for Motorcycles, huge spray painting, and we did it, since it is Halloween, we did it in the Halloween mode. So Watch for Motorcycles. So thank you, Gulf Coast Chapter, for allowing us to participate in the painting of the Graffiti Bridge. As you're aware, this year we were not able to have our annual leadership seminars. So what we've decided to do is post leadership videos on each of the chapter board positions, so that if you are new to a chapter board position or just want to learn a little bit more about it before running for a chapter board position, you can go to our website and you can check out the videos on each of the board positions. I still have a few more to do, so hopefully I'll be getting those up shortly. So it's a good thing you can go and review. It's not as good as the live leadership seminars. I know that's true, because when I do that for both the state delegates and the legislative ones, there's always a lot of good give and take, a lot of questions, a lot of personal time can be done. And again, it takes me about an hour to do each one. Doing it live with a lot of interaction. These I'm trying to keep shorter. Just try to hit the nuts and bolts of it. If you have any questions about your chapter position, please do not hesitate to contact the state board member related to that chapter position and get any of your questions answered. One of the topics during the meeting that we had was to let the delegates know to pass on back to the chapters. So I'm going to pass it on directly to you myself, is that the correct forms must be used. So please, if you're a chapter treasurer, chapter membership, any other position in the chapter that has to deal with ABATE of Florida forms, please make sure you're using the correct form. On it, we'll have the current state office address, which is P.O. Box 614, that's Cantonment, Florida. Do not use any forms that go to the DeLand, Florida office. Some chapters are still using the ones that go back to Hollywood, Florida, and Lord knows we haven't been there in decades. So please make sure you're using the correct form. The chapter presidents, it's up to you to make sure that the correct forms are used. So it makes everything easier. Forms have been updated, forms have been changed. Any old form is no longer good and does not have the things on it we need to run this corporation. So please make sure you're using the correct form. If you have any questions about which form to use, please do not hesitate to contact Brandy at the state office, and she will be glad to let you know whether it is the correct form. And all current forms are available on our website, so you can download. Mutter, our state sergeant of arms, has requested that all chapter inventories across the state must be turned in to the state office by the December meeting. Whether you have only a few things, make sure everything that you have is on the inventory and sent in to the state office. It is the chapter sergeant of arms position that is responsible for doing the inventory. The reason why we need the inventory done is for tax purposes. Since we are a corporation, we have to have a current list of all of our inventory items that we currently have for tax purposes. So it's very important. It is something that should be pretty easy to do if you are a chapter sergeant of arms. If you haven't done so already, please keep a simple inventory with you at all times, with you that's easily accessible. And when you add something, just write it down on the inventory list. When something gets broken or thrown away or you don't use it anymore, just cross it off. That's all you have to do. Why reinvent the wheel every single year? So just keep a current inventory. That way when it's needed, you will be able to send it in right away. So again, the deadline is December state meeting. So please get it to your delegates to bring in. Please email it. Please mail it. Whatever you need to do, get it to the state office building by the state delegates meeting in December. In the membership report, We do have the winners for the July and August most new members. And one chapter won both of those months. Southeast Chapter. Southeast Chapter is again booming and growing. So thank you, Southeast Chapter. Thank all of you in the chapter. Thanks to the president, Johnny Rose. Thanks to the chapter board over there. You guys are doing a great job, and you're really helping to promote ABATE of Florida and motorcycle safety awareness and education. So Southeast Chapter, thank you very much for winning. As of now, we do not have the highest percentage of growth in yet, but as soon as we get that in, I'll pass that on. So thank you. Brandy, our state office manager, also asked that all of your social media forms be filled out and signed and turned into her as soon as possible. If you do not know what that is, please ask your chapter delegate who went to the state meeting. They can answer that question, or call Brandy and she'll be able to help you out with getting that in. It's very important. Products. Velcro has promised that in December state meeting, which is going to be at the Peace River chapter, so that's going to be in Port Charlotte, is going to have his annual giant December blowout. Everything's going to be on sale. So if you're in the area and you want to see what he has for sale, special price, please come to the December state meeting. Come and see what he's got. Again, Velcro has done an incredible job with our products. He's a born salesman. He will sell you at a great deal, something you'll be proud to take home. So if you can't be in the area, if you can't be there, maybe send him an email or call him, see what he's got, and you can arrange to buy something and have it brought back. So please, if you're going to be in the area of the Peace River chapter in December, please come to the state meeting. I guarantee you the savings you will make in state products will be well worth your time. Legislatively, as soon as our bills get out of bill drafting and they get their number, I'll do a special video on that so that we can start the process of lobbying our legislators and educating them on the importance of the bills. It's now more than any time ever, it's important to save motorcyclists' lives, to save everybody's lives. Motorcycle safety. So these bills can help do that. So we need to really push and educate the legislators. Let's see if they care about motorcyclists' lives. The legislative committee meetings are in process. Again, they're meeting about twice a month. The session will begin officially in July. We are still planning on going up there in February for our state meeting up in Tallahassee. So far, we're getting our permits to ride. We do not know at this time if we will be allowed on the state grounds. We, meaning our motorcycles. As you know, those of you who have come, those of you who have seen, in the past, we've had an escorted ride with the Tallahassee City Police all the way up onto the state Capitol building grounds. That little area in between the old Capitol and the new Capitol, we could park our motorcycles. We would have our little ceremony, do our bell ringing for names of all of our lost brothers and sisters, and talk a little bit before we head into the state capitol and meet with the legislators and their legislative staff. So we do not know at this time, due to COVID restrictions, if they will be open. We hope they are, but we'll let you know. So we're still planning on going there. We'll let you know if things change. The next NCOM, National Coalition of Motorcyclists meeting, is going to be in Nashville. It'll be June 23rd, 24th. That's a Friday, Saturday, with the event ending on Sunday. So it'll be June 23rd, 24th, 2022. If you haven't been to an NCOM meeting, Nashville is going to be a great place to go. There's a lot of things to do. Take a few extra days, spend a long weekend in Nashville, and have a good time, and come to the convention. It's great to see all of the clubs, all of the organizations, all of the associations together, working together, being together in one. It shows a lot about what we can do as motorcyclists to come together to help promote motorcycling safety, brotherhood, sisterhood. Velcro is heading up the committee for the state party, so we're still looking for a good venue that's going to be easily accessible to everybody, and it's going to have all of the important things that we need. So again, if you have any questions about the state party, if you have any ideas for a venue, please contact Velcro and pass it on to him. Had another good turnout after the meeting of all of the chapter delegates who stayed around to help work on this. This is going to be a state party of and by the chapters. So far, each chapter has been invited to help participate. And at the last meeting, we had a lot of representatives from almost every chapter that was there to help give their input, their advice, and work on this. So we're getting a lot of support from the chapters, so thank you. I look forward to this state party. So any ideas about the state party, please pass them along to your chapter delegate that goes to the meeting so that they can get the information to us. Our next state delegates meeting is going to be Peace River chapter hosting it, so it's going to be in Port Charlotte. It'll be Saturday, December 11th. So if you're in the area, come on by. It's December. It's going to be nice riding weather. So come on down to Port Charlotte. Stay with us. Have a good time. And come to the meeting. And don't forget Shane's blowout sale. He's going to have everything on sale. You want it, he'll sell it to you. So come on by. Buy some products. Support ABATE of Florida. And get the information first. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye.